Guys, hey guys, Frisian here. I have this 2015 GMC Acadia SLT 3.6 all-wheel drive, and I just wanted to quickly show you how to remove the power steering pump. Okay, this is a refurbished one. This is the old one that I just removed. If you do buy it without the pulley, you have to take the old pulley out from the old one so you can install it into the new one. Okay, you do absolutely need to get this kit, the removal kit. You can rent them out from AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts. Pay it, and then when you return it, you get your money back. So it's technically free. So to remove it, use your tool as you're supposed to. The tool that you need from here is going to be these two pieces. Okay, you're going to put this guy right here, these two guys here, and then this other one here, and then this one right here. So once you have this together, you're gonna, this up top is gonna be a 13, and this at the bottom is gonna be a 13, 16, or 21. And just use your impact, and then hold the nut at the bottom, and then that will, in turn, that will pull the pulley out from the pump itself. To put it back together, when we're going to put the pulley back together, it's going to be pretty much the same thing, except that we're going to use one of these guys to go inside, and then this toolkit will grab onto it, and then in turn, whenever you tighten this bolt, is going to push down the pulley onto the pump itself. So that's how that works. Okay, now to remove it, never mind all this other stuff, I needed to remove the lower control arm because it's bad, so I was replacing that regardless. You don't have to take this off. Okay, it will make a lot of difference if you do, but you don't necessarily have to. Okay, so to take it off, you're gonna have the power steering pump right about here. You got a line. The top line is a number 16, and you got the hose right here is just the clamp. Okay, the clamp goes onto here, and you can either remove the clamp or remove the 10mm bolt that's holding on to the pump, like so. Okay, so remove the top line, remove the side line. At the back, you're gonna have a 15mm bolt, and on the front you're gonna have a 15mm. So 115, and at the back you're gonna have another 15. Okay, so the back one, use extensions because you can reach it from the back of the car, from right about here under the passenger seat, somewhere around there. You can reach it out. You can reach out the bolt. Okay, so once you do that, you have to remove the pulley here because it won't come off because there's not enough space to remove it. So you do the process of removing the pulley here inside. Once you remove the pulley, take it out, and then take out the pump. Okay, because they won't come out together unless you lower the subframe and you remove the motor mount here, but that's just extra work in my opinion. So this is much easier for me. So let me just put this back together, and we'll go from there. So I'm getting ready to put this back together. Make sure that you do change the O-ring that's on the top line, and also the O-ring that's on the tube where the plastic hose connects to. Okay, the last thing you want on a job like this is an oil leak after you finish. So Alright, so it's back on. I got the serpentine belt back on. Everything's back on. You got the pump right there. Okay, just a quick brief recap. The pump is right here on the side. Whenever you put the pulley back on, make sure that it's not all the way in and it's about the same it's about in the same spot that the old one was on, because that will determine the alignment of a serpentine belt along with the other pulleys. Okay, so all right, so once you got everything back together and you are putting the power steering fluid back in there, there's going to be a lot of bubbles trapped in the system. Okay, so turn it on, put some fluid in there, and then turn all the way to the side, all the way to the left, to the right, to the left, to the side, and then turn off the vehicle. And then you're gonna let all the, you can barely see, but there's a lot of bubbles coming out, so you have to let all those bubbles come out and do it a couple cycles, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And then the noise of the whining noise of the power steering is gonna go completely out, because it's gonna be primed, and there's not going to be any bubbles in the system anymore. So right now I'm on the 3rd cycle of turning on, turning off, and there's less and less bubbles coming out. So I don't know, I would suspect around 5 times to do that. After that, after you don't see any more bubbles and you don't hear any more whine, you're fine. Just put the cap back on and just put the correct level, and you should be fine. All right, guys.